everybody, Chad here from the Chad Lee Show. Today I want to talk a little bit about the how-to video that we're going to be making this week. A couple of you have seen the post that we've put up on Facebook. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be swapping Futaba / Hi-Tech setup in Lee's Stuka to a Spektrum setup with a few more modern updates. So I want to go through some of the components and just show you what we're going to be working with. So this is kind of a precursor to the how-to video. So let's get started. One of the main thing that we're putting in is the Spektrum radio. We're going to be using the AR1231OT, and this is their new power safe unit with telemetry built in. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Alright, so here's the receiver. It's a 12 channel receiver. It has the inputs for the telemetry built in. One really cool feature of this is it'll give you your milliamp draw as well. It has 3 satellites that you can put onto it, dual leads, EC3 connectors, and it has a soft switch, and we'll explain that more in the video, the how-to video. But here's the soft switch for it. Basically what it is when you close the circuit, it powers everything down. When you open the circuit, it turns the stuff on. Reason for that is the most common item to go wrong in a radio system is the switch, and 99% of the times they fail into open position, which would turn your receiver off. With this, it's just going to leave the receiver on. So that's a huge advantage. We're also going to be installing iGyro 3E. This is by PowerBox Systems. This is probably my favorite gyro. It's a 3-axis gyro. It has 5 inputs and outputs, so you can have dual aileron and dual elevators. Really nice feature of this one. I'm sure there's a lot of other ones. This is the one I like to use. We'll be talking about the gyro and different things that you want with the gyro. A lot of that is based off of the servos that you use. You want to make sure you use the fastest servos that you can afford, basically, because the faster the servo, the better the gyro is going to work. And we'll explain more of that in the how-to video as well. We're using 3 different servos on Lee's Stuka. One of them is going to be the A6150s by Spektrum. And these ones are a high torque metal gear servo. The speed is roughly 12.12 seconds at 60 degrees with 180 inch-ounces of torque. That's running it at a high voltage setup like we're going to be doing. We're going to be running the A5060 mini high voltage digital high torque servo for the throttle. The only reason we're going with this particular servo is just it's a small size and it's a fast servo. But the key feature is the fact that it's a high voltage. We're going to be running a complete high voltage setup, so you have to make sure all of your servos can accept high voltage. Another servo we're going to be running is the A6220 servo by Spektrum. This is a low profile, high voltage digital servo with a transit speed of 0.11 seconds at 60 degrees and 140 ounces of torque. Alright, basically what we're replacing is the Futaba radio, and we'll give a lot of the reasons why. One of the main reasons is just switching from radio with the Futaba isn't as easy. There's some other telemetry functions and stuff like that that we like better with the Spektrum. And we'll explain that more in the how-to video as well, and also on our upcoming podcast that's coming up this week. And then we're replacing the 645 servos from Hi-Tech, mainly because of the speed of them. The 645s are a 0.24 second to 60 degree transit time, whereas the slowest servo that we're working with is twice that speed. So with the gyro you want as fast a servo as possible. So that's the two main things that we're switching out, and then a few odds and end things just to complete the system is all. So pay attention to our Facebook page and our podcast, stuff like that, and you'll be seeing the how-to video coming up probably in a week or two. Thanks for watching.